Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for being with you.
My job, I know my job, I know my situation.
Productions.
But it's going to be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It is a spontaneous one. Hashtag TBV podcast, wherever hashtags are used. Congratulations goes out to Dereck Chisora. But first and foremost, I would like to give some snaps to the BBC, right? Or is it BBC of C? I don't know. British Boxing Control Board. The point is,
British Boxing Board of Control.
There you go. They gave him a license. Many of you fuckers would have thought Chisora was over the hill and didn't belong in the ring, and he did what Anthony Joshua could not do. I mean, this was a come-from-behind win, but a really come-from-behind win, literally. Like, he is coming from behind in his career. He's put himself in the front of, at least the bottom half of the top 10, 6 down. Now he's there. He can easily wait and see what Eddie Hearn will offer him. And shout out to Chisora for taking shots at Eddie live on the air. Listen, we're going to have this quick, immediate reaction show because there's more action to get to with Dillian White versus Joseph Parker. We'll be doing a live fight chat for that. So subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Hit that notification bell so you get the notification when we do come back, because this fight was fireworks. So we're sure that Dillian White is not going to be undone. Let me go out to my co-hosts as they're all jumping in and we're getting a jam-packed panel. Let's head on out to
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Two attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss. Two to stand over. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million. And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, what's going on, TDB family? We back with another one. Chisora with the big knockout over Takam. Parker couldn't do it. Joshua couldn't do it. That's a nice little narrative right there. But hey, I ain't gonna say too much. It's gonna pass it on.
Hey man, like he said, they're gonna duck him now, and Eddie's gonna help him duck.
ThaBoxingvoice Productions.
BJ was gonna beat me, then yeah, you predict it's gonna be.
Why isn't Wilder sold out 90,000? This guy has been pro for like 8 years, 9 years. If Wilder wants some of his work, you can definitely get it on ASAP.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What a night of action over here in the UK. I urge you guys, when this is, ends up on YouTube or Daily Motion, go and check this out. This whole card has just been a highlight reel knockouts, basically. But Dereck Chisora, I thought he was done. He went for the European title over in Germany against Caballao, and he looked poor. But he just turns up for some of these big fights, and oh my God, what a fight. Yeah, just amazing. Just absolute for a card that was getting shit on pretty much, saying, "No, pay-per-view, come on, this is dreadful." I'm more than happy to have spent my £20 on this. This has been epic. This has been great. I've loved it.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
I've been doing this. I ain't been up and fell off. I've been through the Lennox Lewis era, the Nassim Hamed era, the Sugar Shane Moses era, the Oscar De La Hoya era, Mark era, Tony Guerrero. I've been through all the eras, and I still been
How much you talking? You do too much talking. The thing is this.
People want their subjective preference to be the objective reality.
HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, man. Did not expect the card to be this great and this insane. I actually kind of saw the momentum going for Takam, but out of nowhere, man, He found a way to do it. I'm so impressed. I'm not mad at this fight. Congratulations, man. That was an incredible heavyweight fight.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw the fight too.
Stay focused. Stay working my jab. Use my fight. I'm gonna look for it, man.
I saw the fight too.
I think you accurate.
Yeah, I hope you hear me loud and clear. Sorry, I ain't really
Loud and clear. You sound great.
Thank you, everybody. I am Henrique Church, and you know me, I'm the co-star of the show, alongside a crew that you already been introduced to. And yeah, the casual fan, the name is real. I missed the Chisora fight, but I've been following it on the group chat, and damn, Chisora. Let's get it gone.
I mean, that's kind of my mood and mindset. Like, wow. I was really shocked. Now, I'll be honest, it was evident from the opening bell. You kind of thought, obviously, in that first round, Takam is going to take this fight easy. But, you know, Chisora was doing something when he was digging to the body with the right hand, then coming up top with the left hook, building that momentum, whipping to the body again with the right, winging again to the left with the left hook to the top. And he kept doing it over and over and over. And then ultimately, that fucking punch softened Takam up. But Takam's left hand, his very own left hand, continued to drop. Round after round, it just dropped lower and lower, you know, making him really, you know, vulnerable. And, you know, I don't know. I just knew that it was going to be that point where, you know, he was going to get stopped. I didn't think he was going to get stopped, to be honest with you. But I thought something would happen.
So now what does this mean? Now what does this mean? All right, there's an echo going on. But what does this mean for Chisora's career? You know, he got beat by White. White got beat by AJ. Parker got beat by AJ. Are these all matchroom fights? And this is something new?
Can beat Takam. I mean,
can beat Takam.
It's a barometer fight. It's a common opponent. It means something for Del Boy. It means a fucking lot. This brings him back, bro. It brings him like. He could easily, I don't know, if he wants to do like Eddie could get him an American fight now. Eddie could give him give him a soft one. Like, all right, yo, Dave Allen just got a knockout. You just got a knockout. Let's finally let Chisora headline, you know, if he can't get the Dillian White fight. If Dillian White beats Joseph Parker, Dillian White has 2 title shots. He could go for the WBC with Deontay Wilder. He could go after, sit and wait for Anthony Joshua. Or he could do a hometown rematch because the first fight was great, and Chisora just put himself back in talks with this win. Where else could Chisora go? He could go across the pond to the U.S. Plenty of heavyweights over there. He could fight Brazil. He could fight Big Baby Miller.
Luis Ortiz, who fights tonight.
He could fight Luis Ortiz.
The heavyweight division's on fire then.
Well, with this win right here, he did something. He did something that Parker and AJ can do, so he can ride that out to the sunset. Like, he can call people out and really capitalize off the fight. And then Eddie has to deal with his own. I mean, Chisora has a lot of momentum on his side right now, so I'm happy about it. It's great for the division.
Yeah, definitely.
They're saying Chisora Miller in the chat is fire. What do you think about that, Rob? Miller, Chisora, the build-up, those two talk. I mean, they would have to put the glass in between the way they did with David Haye and Chisora.
Holy crap, that would be crazy build-up. But Miller's maybe possibly a younger, fitter Takam, would you say? So I don't know. But look, I'm just blown away by that. Like I say, Chisora had a shot at the European title over in Germany, and he looked poor. And he's just, you know, put himself at the big boys table again, and it's unbelievable. And you know, this is what we're talking about when we want to talk bringing in the crowds. This was, you know, a co-main event, heavyweight fight, and we're about to get another heavyweight fight. The place is absolutely, you know, full, jammed to the rafters, and it is fantastic. And like I say, this card has just had knockout, absolute fire. It's been great. But yeah, Chisora, I mean, yeah, where does he go? I mean, what will Eddie get him? We'll have to see. Maybe not straight in with a huge name. I don't know.
Now, wasn't there talks about like the Joe Joyce situation that he was looking to do that maybe?
Yeah, Joe Joyce was banded around. I mean, Joe Joyce was calling.
But remember, he turned that down because it wasn't enough money, right, Rob? Like I heard Chisora say that the David Hayes side didn't bring enough money to the table for that fight. And I want to just add this. And obviously, since I cut you off, you jump in. Yo, was it me or was David Hayes throwing some serious shade on Chisora up until he finally got the knockout? He was just talking about how great Takam was in sparring and what Takam could do, and Chisora being shit, never being on this level, not being world class, and he had to eat all those words live on TV. It was insane.
And he had to eat them next to Tony Bellew, who was giving Chisora the chance if he was in the mood to fight. He gave him and Bellew, Chisora and Bellew are good friends, so. It was two guys I don't know, it's like beefing, talking about each other's fighter, but yeah, go.
I mean,
I was just going to say, that's another way that Chisora could go because he's like an old 34, 36. Maybe David Hayes still thinks he got something in the tank. UK fans will buy it up. That's a rematch that they've been wanting. And listen, Chisora got knocked out last time, so he could, possibly get some revenge.
Yeah, but I mean, Hayes said he's retired, so we'll have to see on that one.
Well, let's final thought it because guess what? The main event is in action. We got Joseph Parker in the ring, so that means that Dillian White will not be too far behind.
Yeah, please, somebody send me that link. My final thoughts. I just wanted to say, the elephant in the room, as they questioned him when he faced AJ, who is Takam, right? So are we really boasting Chisora up? Can he really face a Luis Ortiz? Can he really face a big baby Miller? Can he really face AJ or again, I'm sorry, Deontay Wilder? Come on, man.
And a good domestic payday for him and a good comeback trail fight for Tyson Fury will be Chisora too. So hey, it could happen.
Can he really beat Chisora, Tyson Fury?
Well, that's a good fight for Tyson Fury to get back in, rankings and status. Right now, Chisora is a European champion of some sort. So, no, Rob, you're shaking no?
Then WBA or something continental.
Yeah, I heard something like a WBO continental belt. It will put Fury in the rankings. Can Fury get the win? And for Chisora, it would be the biggest win of his career, which I was going to bring that up here. Final thoughts. Our question will be, is this Chisora's biggest win of his career? It is without doubt, I think, the most emphatic win, right? Like the most dramatic win of a high-level opponent.
Yeah, I mean, he's sucked up a hell of a lot of punishment. These guys went to war, and then just came out with that overhand right. Jesus, knocked him down one, hit him with it, even cleaner the second time. It was beautiful. So for me, at his stage of his career, this is Dereck Chisora's biggest, most important win of his career.
And for all you young fighters, look at that investment Chisora made in a body earlier and how it paid off late. That's all I got to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the main event live fight chat. Join us right here on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get that alert when we are live. Peace.
Mike,